Hmm, interesting. Welcome back to the Minetrek.net game server. This will be a short video on an update of what I plan to do in the near future for the Dex build and whatnot, answer some questions I get in emails. Anyways, I can't answer every email I get, and I want to say thank you to all the folks that do send me emails asking me questions and offering suggestions. Whatnot. Thank you all very, very much. I plan to work on the Voyager next, and as it stands, I do get a lot of questions about these Vesta class. I can tell you right now that this is not my build. I did have a lot to do with the interior design, the deck plans mainly, laying out of the deck plans and whatnot for this build. But overall, this is not my build. I do believe that Ipanic and Madsquirrels are both still actively working on this build on another server. And I don't want to duplicate their efforts, nor do I want to step on the toes of my friends. I know they love this ship, and it's been one of the builds that they have talked to me in great detail about. It is absolutely gorgeous, the work that they have done on this thing, and I want to see what they come up with as a final product. So I don't want to interfere with that in any way, shape, or form. And that being said, I would love to see it finished on this server as well, and maybe at some point after they finish their build, I'll might come along and do something with it. But for the most part, I have no plans to do anything with this build. Anywho, that being said, let's buzz over to the Voyager real quick here and talk about her real quick. So this is the Voyager, the one that was started about a year and a half ago and put on hold for various reasons, but the main reason was we ran into some scaling issues. You would think that scaling a hull up, and I'll show you real quick here what I mean by that. This is the new Voyager, this is the old Voyager. Big difference in size. And as such, we ran into a lot of problems when it came to scaling. The windows weren't lining up, neither were the escape pods, and by lining up, I mean when you placed in the decks and the windows would be misaligned, and it was an absolute nightmare. So over the course of the last year, we have taken tedious amount of time to go through each deck and align each window as well as we can, as well as the escape pods and whatnot, so that everything for the most part is now in a workable location that we can go ahead and continue to process the process of completing this vessel. And to that end, I'd like to say thank you to everybody who has had a part in this ship design. I will not adjust any of the currently finished rooms because they are stunning. And what I'll do is I'll finish up the ship by the standards that have already been set and the design choices that have already been implemented, and I will just continue laying in the walls and the rooms and filling in all the components as well as I can. At some point, I'll call it quits, but hopefully it'll all be buttoned up by the end of the year, and then each individual room, I guess, like this here, I won't go to this degree. This is not what I do, but somebody will come along, I'm pretty sure, and I hope so. Finish up each individual room by putting plants and desks and chairs and flower pots and whatnot. But that's not my cup of tea. That's not what I do. Anywho, I do appreciate you taking time to watch. Again, this is the Minetrek.net game server, and you all have a wonderful day.